Okay, I've got my M120 for sale. You'll see I've got the custom head that I've made installed. It's set up and configured very well. You can check my thread on information on the head and why I believe it's better than the stock one. On this also, I've got the 2610 V2 receiver unit, flybarless unit. The stock one, the 2616, is also included. You can put the stock one on if you want a little bit more stable flight. I think the 2616, they advanced some of the algorithms to make it a little bit more rock solid, but I prefer the 2610 for 3D flight and a little bit more aerobatics, if you'd like. Also on the machine, I've got the Wow Hobbies 9G motor for more than enough power. The stock motor is also included. I didn't put too much use on that. If you look inside the center here, you'll see that I've got a metal aluminum wolf gear, 13 tooth, that I put on there for the tail drive. I've also modded this one for the tail drive. A lot of the M120s have a shifting problem with the gear shifting forward. What I've done with this torque tube is you'll see a little screw right up in the top center here. That there in the center is an extra screw that's I've machined in and threaded down to hold the boom securely. Stock has just these two screws down at the bottom of the boom, but there's typically a lot of play in the holes and it allows the boom to shift a little. The way I've got it rigidly set up right now, it's not going anywhere and has worked flawlessly, and don't think it's going to be a problem any further. Having said that, I do have a spare boom assembly with the bearings and all that people seem to think is hard to find, but I've got it. It's doesn't seem to me like it's ever going to break. It's very rigid carbon fiber. Don't think the stock one will ever need to be replaced, but you never know. Apart from that, on the machine, you'll notice the skids. I've got some tape around them there to hold them, but I have replacement brand new landing skids, which I just didn't put on because I'm waiting for these to break completely, which they're working fine right now, and no use putting something on if you don't need it. I've got a number of spare gears here in varying condition. You'll see the stock followers or washout stabilizers if you want to put on the stock head, which is also included. So you can revert back to a completely stock setup with the head. Following that, I've got a number of main shafts, a stock main shaft, and then 3 of my custom hardened main shafts. On the machine right now is a hardened main shaft as well that I made, so very hard to bend that one. But if you ever do bend it, there's 3 other hardened ones here. Limited edition, custom made by myself, not for sale. Not for sale separately anyhow. In the spares, brand new canopy, an entire screw set, an extra tail shaft assembly for in case that bends, servo holder set, struts for the tail boom, an extra brand new stabilizer holder if you again go back onto the stock main head, a couple of brand new main gears. The main body holder are the metal parts that are in the machine and sometimes strip, so those are extra just in case. An extra torque tube shaft, tail shaft, for driving it, and of course the skids and the boom. And if you if you buy this, I can PM you or email you the transmitter settings that I'm using in my 2801, the way I've got it configured right now.